Hello and welcome to this episode of You and Your Kids in the Digital Dispensation. I trust God that you're going to get value from what I'll be sharing with you. Now, I just want to share with you some shocking discoveries about the trend as regards things that are happening among our kids and our teenagers. Gone are the days for those who are of the older generation where it was very difficult for you to have access to the screen, even to have access to the television. It was a big deal then. If you would have to watch your television, I know back then you may have to wait maybe until around 4 or 5 p.m. But you know that we're in a dispensation where, in fact, some of the amazing things I discovered is that for some kids from age 2 to age 3, they have already been exposed to the screen. One of the things that happened during the COVID era was the fact that because we are all locked down, many were not really having a means of, okay, what next to do? So the best way that parents could engage their children was to get something for them to keep them busy. And, the era of CoComelon came in, and then, by that, many of our kids were exposed to the screen. And for some of them, it has become addictive to them. In fact, from part of what the research I made, I discovered that for some kids, right from age 6 to age 10, they've already been exposed to the internet, to the social media. And you see little children, even some parents are also helping their kids open Facebook accounts, open Instagram accounts. So you could see kids from age 6 to age 10, they are already having social media handles. And also part of my research, I've come to discover that, you just need to know what are the most common applications that some of our kids are actually exploring. Gone are the days where Facebook used to be number one. Presently, yes, YouTube remains number one as regards the most commonly used app by our kids and our teenagers. For some, for educational purpose. But you should know what happens on Facebook. You know that if what you're doing on Facebook is not well censored, you know that it's a platform where you can have all kinds of content. So YouTube remains number one. YouTube remains number one application that is being consumed. And now the second used to be Facebook, but Facebook dropped, and then TikTok seems to be the most trending app that most of our kids and our teenagers are exploring now. And you should know, because with TikTok, you can easily get shorts, videos, video reels, and then you could see a whole lot of things happening on TikTok. Many parents don't even know the existence of their kids on TikTok. Some parents still feel, oh, my son, my daughter is still okay on Facebook. But if you have the privilege to see what is going on TikTok with your kids' TikTok account, you will be amazed the kind of content that your kids are pushing online. It is not a time for parents to claim ignorance. It's just a time for us to be up to date. You need to be current. You also need to be correct. You need to be updated. Else, you may be raising kids that look innocent to you physically, but what they are doing online, very, very dangerous. In the next episode, I will be sharing with you some biblical principles. What does the scripture say in the light of what we are talking about as regards parents raising their kids in a digital dispensation? So please stay tuned and get the next episode. I believe there are things that will bless your life. God bless you until I see you in the next episode.